How's it on YouTube? Peter here, Ginger Joy the Geek. I've got a whole host of signed CBCS books to show you. Right guys, welcome back to Triple G Comics. So, I'm going to show you some CBCS books that I've already showed in a live video. So, I apologise for the repeat, but I just wanted to go over them in a little bit more detail and give you the opportunity to see them in a bit more detail, a bit closer up. So these are all books that I sent off to be graded by CBCS. They were pressed and cleaned, first of all, by the incredible John Lacey. I'll put a link to his business on the screen now. I sent them via Tim over at the Hobgoblins Hideaway. Tim always does a great service in facilitating CBCS grading. He always ships superbly, packaging fantastic, so it's hassle-free, which, as you know, I'm lazy and that's what I like. So, like I say, use Tim over at Hobgoblins Hideaway. I'd recommend you go and check out his services and also his tremendous live shows. So what are these books? These books are a mix of things I've picked up over the last 6 months to a year from either eBay or from conventions I've been to or toy fairs and things like that. I've become a little bit obsessed with signed books. Now, I know there's a bit of controversy about signed books and some people love them, some people hate them, all the rest of it. I love a signed book. I don't know why. I can't help myself. I just like a signed book. These ones are all books that I haven't had signed myself. I've bought them signed. So that adds a little bit of an element of risk to it because you're hoping that it's a genuine signature. So the way this works is you buy the books, send them off, and CBCS use Beckett's grading service, Beckett's signature verification service, and they'll tell you whether it's, in their opinion, a genuine signature or not. Luckily, on this occasion, all of mine have come back as being verified signatures, so I'm over the moon with that. So let's just crack on through them and I'll show you what I've got. That was like an extended wasn't it? This is absolutely stunning. This is Secret Wars #1. I'll put better images on screen for you so you can have a look. This is, it's just beautiful. One of my favourite all-time covers. I'll put an image up, like I say, the artwork is absolutely spectacular. It's one of those iconic images, I think, and I just love it. Absolutely love that cover. This has come back is a CBCS 9.0, which is tremendous. One of the things I do like about CBCS is they've all got one of those codes in the back, so you can scan that if you want and see what the defects are with the book. I'm going to be honest, with these particular books, I wasn't that worried about the grade. They've all been pressed anyway, so I'm not going to go and check out why they didn't get the higher grade. I'm happy with a 9.0 on this book. This is signed by 3 individuals. It's signed by Jim Shooter, Michael Zeck, and John Beatty. And it's also the Blue Galactus variant. I think they're all Blue Galactus variant. Every book I see says Blue Galactus variant. Never mind. The signature placement on this, as you can see from the image, is brilliant. It's not really mucked up the image too much. It's a tremendous book to have. Also, not that this will be sold, because this is my personal collection book. I'm saying that. If someone offers us £1 million for it, of course I'm going to sell it. But this book has got a bit of spec value because it's been long rumoured that Secret Wars might be like the next big MCU event movie, and that would be amazing if it was. So yeah, Secret Wars #1. I love it. Next, we've got another big key book at the moment. This is Amazing Spider-Man King Size Annual #16. This is the first appearance of Monica. Is it Rambeau? Yeah, Rambeau, who obviously is Captain Marvel and appeared in the WandaVision TV series. This is a phenomenal book to own. Some images on screen. It's a 9.0, which I'm absolutely ecstatic about. I bought this off eBay for around about £100, I believe. Signatures are on this book are John Romita Jr. and John Romita Sr. Again, beautiful signature placement. I am ecstatic to own this book. Those signatures are just phenomenal. To have Senior and Junior on the same book is incredible. So again, this is one for my own private collection. I will not be selling this unless anyone wants to offer us an obscene amount of money. Okay, next we've got a couple of books that I picked up from a comic book fair I went to, and these were around about £10 each, so not expensive books at all. They came signed, and they each had like a sticker on the plastic bag saying who they were signed by. So this is Uncanny X-Men 282. This is the first appearance of Bishop, and the first appearance of Bishop on the cover. 8.5, and it's a verified signature of Will, I can't pronounce that name, Potasio. Nice signature. Now, interestingly, when I picked these books up, I got 2 copies of this, like I say, for about a tenner each, and they both said signed by Whilce Portacio. I do apologise. I'm crap with names, right? I'm a Geordie. We barely speak English. I cannot be pronouncing this kind of stuff. Anyway, so I'm just going to call him Whilce because he's me mate. So they both said they were signed by Whilce. But when I got them home and had a closer look, this second one, the signature is completely different. So my initial thought was, balls. These are forged signatures or incorrect signatures. And then looking at the signature on it, it's absolute tripe. I mean, have a good look at that. I put a big picture on screen. I couldn't make head and tail of it. Anyway, I spoke to Tim over at Hobgoblins Hideaway, sent him an image. I said I thought I could make out a bit of a B on it and whatnot. And he said that he thought it was John Byrne's signature, who was one of the writers on this book. John Byrne, obviously being a massive legend in the comic book kind of industry. And sure enough, it's come back as verified John Byrne signature. So I'm over the moon with that because, well, it's John Byrne, isn't it? So very happy with that. 2 first appearances of Bishop at an 8.5, both with some nice signatures. X-Men books, popular at the moment. Obviously, we don't know if they come to the MCU. So yeah, happy to have that. Next, we've got an X-Men 283. Again, an 8.5 grade on this one. This is the first full appearance of Bishop. Oh, I didn't realise it's the first appearance of the Games Master. Didn't know that. And again, this is signed by Whilce. So yeah, again, nice book to have. Again, paid around a tenner for it. Now, these books aren't books, the Bishop first appearances aren't particularly books that I would normally go for, but I saw them at the con for 10 quid each, and you can't go wrong for that, so pick them up. So I may shift those on at some point, not ones that I particularly want to keep forever in my own personal collection. Nice books to have, but I like a first appearance. So I've got 2 copies of this. This is Young Avengers number 12. This is the first appearance of Tommy Shepard as Speed and Kate Bishop as Hawkeye. It's not the first appearance of Kate Bishop. It's the first time, I think from memory, Captain America gives her a costume or tells her she can call herself Hawkeye at the end of it or something like that. So again, lovely books to have. Kate Bishop very hot at the moment. Obviously being in Hawkeye, there's bound to be a Young Avengers movie coming. That's what they're setting it up for. Either Young Avengers series or movie. Something's coming. But this is the first appearance of her technically as Hawkeye, and this is a verified signature of Jim Cheng. Cheng. There's a 9.2. So over the moon with that one. We've got another copy of that. And this is again signed by the same gentleman. And it is a 9.8. So very excited about that. Over the moon with that one. Beautiful cover. Great comics to have. I like it. I like it a lot. From memory, I bought both of these off eBay. And these, I can't remember the rough price now. But these were the old Dynamic Forces comics. So you'll remember Dynamic Forces did a big, used to be a big show on QVC in the UK. And they used to sell a lot of signed stuff. Unfortunately, it's not that sought after these days for some reason. But there we are. Another copy of that. Next, we've got another minor X-Men key. This is New X-Men 134 in a 9.0 grade. This is the first appearance of Quentin Quire, who later becomes Kid Omega. One of those bizarre, weird X-Men characters from the Grant Morrison run, which, you know. I love that cover. I love the Phoenix cover. Really, really smart. Again, nice signature placement. This is signed by Ethan Van Sciver. I really need to research these names before I start doing these videos, don't I? It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassing myself. I'm disappointing myself, I'm sorry. So there we are. New X-Men, first appearance of Kid Omega. He's a pretty cool character, to be honest. I'd like to see him in something in the future. This is a nice one. So this is an X-Force 11. Again, picked this up from the same guy at the comic convention. Again, for around about £10, which is mental for this particular book. So this is X-Force 11, first appearance of Domino. I'm getting it in a 9.8, so I am absolutely cock-a-hoop. Cock-a-hoop for my American viewers means I'm happy. So I'm cock-a-hoop about that, and this is signed by Rob Liefeld. Liefeld, I don't know. Signed by Rob, because he's a friend. First appearance of Domino. She was amazing in the last Deadpool film, so I'd love to see her come back into the MCU. I thought the actress who played her was phenomenal, so really pleased to have that. In a tenner for a Rob signature. Can't go wrong with that again, can you? So happy with that one. Last one's a bit of a beaut. Picked this one up, I think, from eBay. First appearance of Red Hulk. It is Hulk #1. This is a variant edition done by, cover by Dale. Dale Kino. Internal art by Ed McGuinness. And story by Jeff Loeb. It's the first appearance of General Thunderbolt Ross as the Red Hulk and the death of the Abomination. And this is signed by Ed McGuinness, and it is a 9.8, and it's an absolutely stunning cover. I love that one. Really, really happy with that one. I think that's a bit of a banger book. Will we see Red Hulk? Red Hulk? Red Hulk? Sound like Scooby-Doo. I've got no idea if we see Red Hulk or not. Either way, that's a beaut. And I love it. So I think that'll stay in my personal collection. Yeah, very, very nice. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you sticking with it. So I hope you like some of those books. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.